All right, and we are live. Good evening po sa inyong lahat mga kaguro. And of course, welcome back to Gurong Pinoy. And of course, we would like to welcome back the members of our Team Piaget. Again, if you are a member of Team Piaget, you can answer our quizzes. We are going to reopen all previous quizzes at pwede pa rin po kayong humabol. Mga kaguro, now if you still want to become a member of Team Piaget, habol po kayo. We have more than a year worth of full-length videos sa Team Piaget. And so if you'd still want to become a member of Team Piaget, just send a message to our Facebook page. That's Gurong Pinoy. You can download our PDF files, and of course, you can take a look at the full-length video for our final coaching. And of course, makakapag-attend din kayo sa ating classified files or all for free if you are a member of Team Piaget. So again, kaguro, if you will be taking the LET this September or this October rather, no, October 2 na, please do become a member of Team Piaget, and I'm sure hindi po kayo magsisisi. Again, for the members of Team Piaget, we will be reopening all our quizzes in the following days. Okay, so antabayanan niyo po yan. Now, if you will be taking the LET naman in March of next year, we have Team Brunner, our newest team. This is for the new TOS of our licensure exam for teachers. Our orientation will be on October 9th. And our diagnostic tests will be on October 15th to 16th. We still have discounts for the first 300 students for our Team Brunner. And so please grab that chance, no? Mag-avail po kayo ng ating discount, mag-send po ng message sa ating Facebook page. Again, that's Gurong Pinoy. Hintayin po yung reply ng ating admin so that you can be added to Team Brunner. We also have our majorship, no? So sa ngayon, meron tayong majors in English, Math, Filipino, there's Social Science, Biology, and there's also MAPE. For those who will be taking the LET in March of next year, wala na pong Biology at wala na pong Physical Science. They are going to be merged under General Science. So, kaya wala po tayong General Science ngayon dahil yung Gen Sci na majorship po natin would start by next year because next year pa po yung ating new TOS. And so magkakaroon po tayo ng General Science na major by next year. And so if you are under this majorship, SOC-Sci, English, Filipino, Math, MAPE, and General Science, now for next year, you can also avail our majorship. Again, just send a message to our Facebook page. And if you know someone who already have over 2 years of teaching experience who'd like to also experience teaching in the US like me, you can ask them or you can tell them about our program. This is the Teaching in the USA program, and we will be registering soon. So again, kung meron po kayong kilalang mga LPTs na ating mga kaguro, and of course, if they'd like to go to the US to teach, pwede po silang mag-send na message sa ating Facebook page din na Gurong Pinoy. Now, tonight's discussion is Final Coaching Day 7 for LET September 2022. I know it's already October now, but still, we write this as LET September 2022 pertaining to our original date. Okay, this is Final Coaching Day 7. Please do like, love, share this video para makapasa. And of course, we are asking all of you na mag-manifest na. That's why we were asking you to put your names, comment your names with LPTs. You have to own it. You have to live it. You have to prepare for it. Prepare for your battle by doing your movie marathons, going back to our YouTube channel, and of course, by becoming a member of Team Piaget so that you can download all the materials, you can go back to all the files that we have, and you can go back to all the full-length videos that we have. Once again, this is Final Coaching Day 7. Please do like, love, share our video, start a watch party, tag your friends. If you can, please do send us stars. Thank you so much to all our star senders. Or you may also send us your super chat, super stickers naman dyan sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po. Let's all start with our opening prayer. Dear Lord, I come to you to ask for your guidance and direction in this study session. I ask that the Holy Spirit fill me with strength, creativity, and understanding to get through my studies without difficulty or sin. Help me hold my focus and attention. Help me to retain all that I learned. Please make my mind sharp and keep distractions at bay. If any part of my studying is weak or lacking in some way, let it be revealed so that I may correct it. Thank you for this opportunity to learn. Amen. All right, once again, this is Final Coaching Day 7. Please do like, love, and share our video na so that we can already start in a few minutes. Paki-like na po, love, and share our video. Start a watch party, then of course, tag your friends. Maraming salamat to all our star senders. Sir Jimmy Ordonio, maraming salamat po. Sir Jimmy. Sa ating subscribers, Sir Mark Galos, thank you. Good evening. Ma Maria Concepcion de Valge, thank you for sending us stars. Maraming salamat again to all our star senders, super chatters, super stickers naman dyan sa ating YouTube channel, Ma'am Shi Tumanon. Maraming salamat po for the stars. Thank you so much, Ma'am Shi. Ganon din kay Ma'am Shine Shine. Maraming salamat for sending us stars. Okay, to all our future LPTs, again, wag pong kalimutang i-like, love, i-share ang ating video, start a watch party, tag your friends. Sir Jmar D. Arago, maraming salamat for sending us stars. Ma'am Arjoy or Sir Arjoy, Ma'am Arjoy Barrios ba? Maraming salamat po for being one of our subscribers. Okay, soon you are all going to become LPTs, but please do like, love, share our video. We start with question number 1. Okay, number 1. According to the 32nd edition of World Competitiveness Index 2020, which country is on first position? Is it letter A, USA, letter B, China, letter C, Singapore, or letter D, Russia? Okay, this is general information. What is our choice for number 1? Number 1, what is our choice? Okay, now I can see that we have our captions. May captions po sa ating video. I-click nyo lamang po yung 3 dots po. Pwede nyo pong i-turn off yung caption if you want. Okay, kung kayo ay medyo distracted sa caption sa ilalim ng ating video. Okay, po pwede nyo po yung i-turn off. Okay, again, please do like, love, and share our video. Huwag kalimutan mga kaguro so that we can reach out to more people. And of course, magpa-member na po sa Team Piaget or Team Brunner naman if you will be taking the LET in March next year. No, pwede pa rin pong humabol. As I've mentioned, we are going to reopen all our quizzes to the members of Team Piaget. So you will have a lot of drills para ready na no, sa boxing ninyo with the licensure exam for teachers very, very soon. Okay, less than a month. We only have 2 weeks? 2 weeks to go? Okay, so magpa-member na po kayo sa ating Team Piaget. Okay. Number 1 again, according to the 32nd edition of World Competitiveness Index 2020, which country is on first position? Letter A, USA, letter B, China, letter C, Singapore, or letter D, Russia. Ang ating tumpak na choice dito would be letter C, Singapore. Okay, so congratulations for all those who got the correct choice. That is Singapore for number 1. Maraming salamat muna kay Sir Dominic Tagyam for sending us super sticker. Ganun din kay Ma'am Ako si Bona for sending us super sticker sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po for supporting Gurong Pinoy. Now, let's take a look at our slide. Okay, so that's 2020 World Competitiveness Index. Okay, so this one was actually launched by the International Institute for Management Development, and there were 4 factors that they rated, no, so that they can find out or they can determine kung ano ba yung top sa kanilang pinaka-competitive na country in the world. Okay, so the 4 factors are, number 1, economic performance. What's the economy like in this country? Government efficiency. Maganda ba yung pamamahala ng gobyerno? Business efficiency. Can you become successful if you are a business owner in this country? And secondly, and lastly, that's the infrastructure. What are some of the infrastructures in this government or in this country? And so for 2020, it is Singapore that they've ranked as first. Let's take a look at the ranking. Okay, so this one was 2020. Again, as we've mentioned, Singapore po yung ating rank 1. If you are looking for the Philippines, we are at number 45. Okay, number 45 for the year 2020. Now, baka yung letin nyo, this 2022, yung tanong is for 2022, and so we've also placed it here. For the year 2022, the ranked 1 is Denmark. Okay, so bumaba po, no? Bumaba yung Singapore. Ngayon ay nasa number 3 na lamang siya. For 2022, again, that's Denmark, followed by Switzerland, followed by Singapore, and the Philippines is at number 48. Okay, number 48 po. pasok pa din naman sa bingo, okay? Until 75 naman yung bingo. But of course, we can do so much better, no? Marami pa tayong dapat i-improve as a country. But then again, your answer for number 1 was Singapore, letter C. Congratulations sa mga nakatumpak. Sa mga ligwak naman, you know what to do. Move on kaagad with question number 2. The following are the satellites launched by the Philippines except letter A, Agila 1, letter B, Maya 1, letter C, Diwata 1, or letter D, Tamara 1. Okay, what's your choice for question number 2? Okay, number 2, what is our choice? All right. Again, please do like, love, share our video. Huwag pong kalimutan para siguradong pumasa, mag-like na, mag-love, mag-share ng ating video. And of course, magpa-member sa Team Piaget if you still can. Kung ayaw nyo namang the entire Team Piaget, no, po pwede din naman sa final coaching. Meron din time for final coaching alone. And of course, magpa-member din sa Team Brunner if you'll be taking the LET in March next year. Ma'am April Gadin, good evening po. Maraming salamat for sending us stars. Okay, number 2, I see letter C. Tumpak kaya ang letter C? Or ligwak kaya? Genocide kaya ang mangyari? Maraming D's, marami ding C's. Okay, now, sabi dito sa number 2 mo, the following are the satellites launched by the Philippines except. Yung hinahanap po ay yung exception. Marami na namang nagbubulag-bulagan sa inyo. Marami na namang hindi nakakita ng except na term. Okay? Except po yung ating hinahanap. Okay? The following are the satellites launched by the Philippines except. Now, unang-una, whenever you say satellite, this is an object that moves around or that orbits a planet. There is a common question in the LEP na the only natural satellite of the Earth is the moon. Okay? The only natural satellite of the Earth is the moon. Okay? So pag sinabi mo ulit na satellite, it is an object that orbits a planet. Okay? So here are the different satellites except these are launched by the Philippines except what? And ang correct choice natin dito would be letter D, Tamara 1. Okay, Tamara 1 po ang hindi included sa mga satellites na atin pong na-launch na sa Pilipinas. Now, what about the rest of your choices? Okay, yan. Okay, tandaan nyo to, i-take note nyo. Or if you are a member of Team Piaget, of course, we are going to have our files that you can download later. No, the first Philippine satellite that was launched on March 20, 1987 was Agila 1. Agila 1 yung first Philippine satellite. Your first nano satellite was Maya 1, launched on June 29, 2018. And the first micro satellite of the Philippines was Diwata 1, launched in March 23, 2016. Itong Diwata 1 ay lumabas in 2019 na licensure exam for teachers, okay? Lumabas siya. The question was, what was the first micro satellite of the Philippines, okay? First Philippine satellite, Agila 1. First micro satellite, Diwata 1. First nano satellite, mas maliit kaysa sa iyong satellite. And of course, mas maliit kaysa sa iyong micro satellite, that's your Maya 1. But the exception is not Diwata, sorry. It's Tamara 1, letter D, okay? Now, I have included this, baka lumabas din sa inyong let. Diwata 2 is the satellite which is still active right now, okay? Because the rest of this ay nagpahinga na po, okay? Bumalik na sa lupa or some of them dissipated, okay? But Diwata 2 is still active. We were looking for letter D, Tamara 1 because of the term except. Again, huwag pong magbulag-bulagan. Okay lang magbulag-bulagan sa pag-ibig, wag lang sa licensure exam for teachers, okay? So number 2, letter D, Tamara 1, ang ating tumpak na choice. Ayun, sabi ni Ma'am Jovelyn, kasi tama raw lang yung hindi lumilipad, no? Pwede din naman ganyan yung maging line of thought ninyo. Okay, number 3. We go to number 3 now. Who became the first woman to reach the Challenger Deep, the deepest point in the ocean located in the Mariana Trench? Letter A, Hallie Anderson. Letter B, Jenna Madrid. Letter C, Michelle Smithson. Or letter D, Kathy Sullivan. What is your choice for number 3? Okay, number 3. Who is our choice? Ayan, nagbubulag-bulagan, sabi ni Sir CJ Alamansa. Parang sa jowa mo, nagbubulag-bulagan ka lang, sabi ni Sir Eros Alan. Okay. Again, wag pong kalimutang i-like naman at i-share ang ating video, mga kaguro. Parang awa nyo na. Okay, paki-like po and love and share ang ating video so that we can reach out to more people. Okay, I see a lot of letter D's for number 3. Who became the first woman to reach the Challenger Deep? Okay, the deepest point in Mariana Trench. Maraming salamat, Sir Kyle, Luna, and Clona for sending us a super sticker sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po, Sir Kyle. Good evening. Okay, number 3, I see a lot of letter D's. And ang tumpak na choice natin dito is letter D. That's Kathy Sullivan. Okay, so here is a picture of Kathy Sullivan. On 7th June 2020, Dr. Catherine Sullivan of the US became the first woman and the eighth person overall to reach the deepest known point in Earth's oceans. The former astronaut and NOAA administrator made the descent in the DSV limiting factor, piloted by explorer and retired naval officer Victor Vescovo, also from the US, who has visited the Challenger Deep more than any other person 8 times as of 26 June 2020. Okay, so that's Dr. Catherine Sullivan or Dr. Kathy Sullivan and Victor Vescovo. Okay, so those are 2 people who have, of course, visited the deepest point in the ocean located in the Mariana Trench. Letter D, Kathy Sullivan, yung ating tumpak na choice for number 3. I've tried looking for these other people, but I cannot find them. No, I don't know where the let took their names. Baka inimbento lamang yung names ng mga people na to. Okay? But our choice for number 3 is letter D. Congratulations sa mga nakatumpak. Sa mga ligwak naman, okay lang. At least actually, alam na yung ating magiging choice. Number 4, which explains GNP? Letter A, the total value in pesos of goods and services produced during the year. Letter B, the total value in pesos of goods produced during the year. Letter C, the total value in pesos of services produced during the year. Or letter D, the total value in pesos of goods and services produced for 2 quarters. What's your choice for number 4? This is social science. Okay, ano po yung ating choice for question number 4? Number 4, I see A's. For question number 4, I see a lot of A's. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Gemma Lagi Makababad, for sharing our video. Maraming salamat po. Okay, again, please do not forget to share our video. Napakadali lamang pong mag-share ng ating video. Andyan po yung share button, no? Malapit po sa ating comment box. Okay, what is our choice? Number 4, a lot of you are answering letter A, genocide kaya or tumpak kaya karamihan sa inyo? Okay, now this one, which explains GNP. Pasalamatan ko muna si Sir Benj Octavo for sending us a super sticker sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat po. Good evening, Sir Benj. Okay, letter A for number 4, and that is correct. Okay, which explains GNP. That's the total value in pesos of goods and services produced during the year. Okay, now B and C mo, they're both included sa letter A. And of course, letter D, what makes it wrong would be the last part, no, for 2 quarters, for the entire year. Okay, now remember the difference between your GNP and your GDP, gross national products and gross domestic products. Now, when you say national, this pertains to the person. Okay, so the nationality of the person. For example, when you say the GNP of the Americans or the GNP of US, that would only pertain to the products and services that were produced by US nationals. If you are a Filipino and you have your company here, hindi included kapag ka ikaw ay hindi US national. Now, pag GDP naman, all the products and services in that country are included. So gross domestic product measures production inside of a country, no matter who makes it. This is a sound indicator of health of the economy. Okay, so the correct choice again for this item, number 4, is letter A. We go to number 5. Which one correctly applies to Philippine foreign trade? Letter A, Philippine expenditure exports and earning from imports fluctuate. Letter B, the Philippines spends less on imports than it earns from exports. Letter C, the Philippine expenditure on imports is balanced with its earnings from exports. Or letter D, the Philippines spends more on imports than it earns from exports. What is your choice for number 5? Number 5 po, ano ang ating choice, mga kaguro? Again, if you still can, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Hindi po kayo magsisisi. Mababalikan niyo po lahat ng ating full-length videos, a year worth of full-length videos. If you are already a member of Team Piaget, mag-concentrate muna sa lahat ng ating final coaching videos, final coaching of the past LEP, and final coaching natin ngayon. And of course, ubusin lahat ng videos natin dyan sa ating Team Piaget. If you are watching us sa ating final coaching na group and you'd want to go back to all the full-length videos of Team Piaget, mag-send din po kayo ng message na para maging member po kayo ng Team Piaget at ma-avail nyo more videos. Mailipat po kayo doon sa ating Team Piaget na group. And of course, if you will be taking the Let Naman next year, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Bruner. All right, I see C's and D's. Okay, now unang-una, i-differentiate muna natin yung terms na imports and exports. Ano ba yung difference ng imports and exports? Okay, imports and exports, ano po yung difference? Ano po yung difference ng ating import at export? Para tayo ay makakuha ng tumpak na choice, let's try to differentiate the meanings of the terms imports and exports. Anong pagkakaintindi natin ng import at ng export? Anyone? Please put that in our comment box. Comment box po natin, import versus export. Okay, import, papasok sa bansa, okay? So, export, palabas ng bansa. So, ito ay mga pumapasok at mga lumalabas. Import, sabi ni Ma'am Reynalyn, inaangkat. Okay? Exports naman, of course, ito yung ating pinapalabas no, sa ating bansa. Exports, palabas. Tama po yan. No? So, when you say imported, that means it is a good or a product that was from another country and was taken inside the Philippines. Na marami ngayon, imported products natin, kung ikaw ay mag-order sa Shopee at Lazada, galing sa China. Okay, so imported from China going inside the Philippines. And of course, when you say export, from the prefix X, no, export, that means it is taken from our country going outside, okay, to be exported, to be sold outside of the country. Wala tayong masyadong exports. And so, is it letter A, Philippine expenditure, exports, and earning from imports fluctuate? Nagpa-fluctuate ba yung import and export natin? Letter B, nagsispend less ba tayo on imports and mas marami ba tayong earnings sa ating exports? Yan yung sabi ng letter B mo. Letter C, yung Philippine expenditure daw sa imports ay balanse lamang, parehas lamang yung import natin at yung export natin balanse, walang difference. Or letter D, the Philippines spends more on imports than it earns from exports. Mas marami ang ini-import natin kaysa earnings natin from our export. And of course, the correct choice here would be letter D. Realistically speaking, of course, mas marami yung imported products, mas marami tayong ini-import kahit bigas nga tayo ay nag-i-import, di ba? Kesa sa ating mga ini-export. Hindi ko maintindihan bakit tayo nag-i-import pa kung tayo naman ay nagpo-produce ng sarili nating bigas, no? So, mas marami tayong imported na products kesa sa exported. So, wala tayong kita, no? They would say our best exports are our OFWs. But of course, in the strictest term of the word, although po pwede din naman siya, no? Pasok siya kasi service naman yung ino-offer ng ating OFW, no? Pero pag produkto yung inyong pag-uusapan, wala tayong masyadong produktong in-export, no? So dati tayo ay nag-e-export ng mga pineapple, ng mga mangga, okay? But now hindi na masyado, no? So letter D po ang ating tumpak na choice for number 5. Ayan, may hugot. Sino yung naghuhugot? Okay, sabi ni Sir Yoj, Maglinaw, Cuenca, contributing factor is Filipinos don't have trust with our very own. Tama, no? So sometimes we think na yung ating yung ating own ay hindi maganda, hindi kasing ganda ng imported, no? So meron tayong xenocentrism. We have colonial mentality, no? Mas meron tayong pananalig sa mga imported products. All right, we go to number 6. The date of Philippine independence was changed from July to June 12 by blank. Letter A, Manuel Quezon. Letter B, Emilio Aguinaldo. Letter C, Diosdado Macapagal. Or letter D, Benigno Aquino. Okay? Who is our choice for number 6? Number 6, sino po yung ating choice? Maraming salamat, Ma'am Rowena Estrebor Taton. Be a member of Team Piaget, sabi ni Ma'am. Di po kayo magsisisi, sulit na sulit po talaga bayad niyo, promise. Ma'am Charlene Peconada, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Thank you. Okay, what is our choice? Number 6 na po tayo. Okay, number 6, I see a lot of letter C's. Tumpak kaya ang letter C for number 6. Okay, going back to question number 6, the date of Philippine independence was changed from, this should have been July 4, no? Dapat may 4 na number dito, July 4 to June 12 by, ang tumpak na choice of course was the late President, Diosdado Macapagal, yung tatay ni the former President, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Okay, so letter C, Diosdado Macapagal, for question number 6, July 4 to June 12. What do we call July 4 now? Ano na lang yung ating sineselebrate during July 4? Or on July 4th? Ano na yung ating sineselebrate? If we do not celebrate our Independence Day anymore sa July 4, ano na yung July 4 ngayon? Ano yung tawag natin? Or ano na yung ating sineselebrate during July 4? Kaya ayun. Nutrition Month, sabi ni Ma'am Lagrimas. Human Rights, sabi ni Ma'am Ann Abad. Friendship Days, sabi ni Sir Jasper Flores, tama po yan, no? Filipino-American Friendship Day, yung July 4. Okay, so hindi na po siya Philippine Independence Day, it is now your Philippine-American Friendship Day. Okay, that's for July 4. Now, ano naman yung contribution ni former President Manuel Quezon? Kasi siya ay hindi yung ating tumpak na choice dito. Ano yung naging contribution niya? Maraming salamat, Ma'am Eileen Suazo, for sending us a super sticker dito po sa ating YouTube channel. Thank you po. What was the contribution of Manuel Luis Quezon? Ama ng wika. Tama po yan, Ma'am Shaisan Tilian. Okay, so ama ng wika, tumpak, no? Father of social justice. Okay, so national language, sabi ni Ma'am Lorely. Ama ng wikang pambansa, social justice. Okay, so those were some contributions of Manuel Luis Quezon. What about letter B, sa Emilio Aguinaldo? Ano naman po yung contribution ni Emilio Aguinaldo? Sir Samson Castillo Buendia, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Thank you po, Sir Samson. Good evening. Ma'am April Gadin, maraming salamat po. Good evening. Okay, ano naman po yung contribution ni Emilio Aguinaldo? The first president, sabi ni Sir Renzo Salazar. Magdalo. Okay, the first president of the Philippines. Tama yan, no? So, first Philippine siya. Okay, so those are some contributions. Women's Suffrage Act, sabi ni Sir Arniel. The undisputed general. Okay, so here, ama ng demokrasya. Okay, so you can actually learn from your other kaguro na marami tayong nakukuhang ideas from your other kaguro. Okay, so that's correct. Undisputed president. Okay, now what about letter D? Benigno Aquino. Last na lang for this slide. Okay, what about Benigno Aquino? That of course is Ninoy Aquino. Okay, the one who said the Filipinos are worth dying for. That's correct. Non-violence. Okay. No wang-wang policy, that would be for Noynoy, no? The third na yung Benigno Aquino, the third na si Noynoy. K-12, Noynoy. Na-implement talaga during his time. No wang-wang. tuwid na daan, Noynoy. Again, this is Benigno Aquino. So, ito po ay si Senator Benigno Aquino. Never po siyang naging president. Okay, but this is Ninoy Aquino. Okay. Alright, the Filipino is worth dying for. No? Yan yung pinaka benchmark, yung pinaka milestone na or pinakatanda natin kay Ninoy Aquino, okay? Wang no wang. Ito po ay si Noynoy Aquino na, no? The first bachelor president, may pagganon pa kayo ah. Okay. All right. Now, but of course, the correct choice here is letter C. No? Letter C for number 6. Very good, mga kaguro. Congratulations. Napakarami na ninyong alam. Okay, we go to number 7. The world of nations is suffering from recession, and so nations are experiencing the following except blank. Letter A, people are losing their jobs. Letter B, businesses are raking bigger profits. Letter C, there is a drop in total spending. Or letter D, production is slowing down. Okay, what is our choice for number 7? Naiya, sabi ni Ma'am Jenny Simangan. Okay, number 7, what is our choice? Okay, 7, I see a lot of letter B's. Tumpak kaya or ligwak ang letter B? Okay, letter B for number 7. And of course, the correct choice here is letter B. You have the term except. Okay, so except po yung ating hinahanap. The world of nations is suffering from recession. Mahirap ang ekonomiya ng halos lahat ng bansa. Kahit po sa Amerika, mahirap din, no? When we arrived in the US in the year 2018, halos $1 lang yung galon ng gas, no? When we left this year, nasa almost $5 na per gallon. So hindi lamang po sa Pilipinas yung recession, halos buong mundo, no? Karamihan sa mga bansa sa buong mundo ay nakakaranas ng recession. And again, meron pong except dito, nagbubulag-bulagan na naman kayo. Sabi ko, okay lang sa pag-ibig, magbulag-bulagan, wag lamang po sa let, okay? So except which one? Letter B, businesses are raking bigger profits. Okay, so tumpak itong people are losing their jobs, there is a drop in total spending kasi nga wala tayong pera, and production is slowing down. We are looking for the exception, and that is letter B. Okay, so letter B for question number 7. We go to number 8. Eutrophication, which causes the depletion of dissolved oxygen in water, results into blank. Letter A, diminished sea harvest. Letter B, decrease in dissolved nutrients. Letter C, abundant sea harvest. Or letter D, decrease in aquatic plants. Ma'am Marie Joyce Lazaro Mangubat, yes po, nasa Pilipinas na po ako. And so sabi ko nga, kapag ka nawalan ng kuryente, of course we all know what happens in the Philippines. Pag walang kuryente, babalik po tayo, no? So please be patient kung merong mga aberya. Pero so far, wala pa naman, okay? So far, we are blessed na every time we do our live streams, wala namang brown out pa, no? Okay, number 8, what is our choice? Alright, now number 8, yung term na eutrophication, lumabas ito sa ating September 2019 na licensure exam for teachers 3 times sa inyong general education. So again, sa mga first-timers na first time magtitake ng LEP, huwag po tayong magugulat kapag yung mga questions po ay paulit-ulit. Huwag po tayong magugulat kapag marami pong wrong spelling, no? Marami pong grammatical errors, marami po yan sa LEP. Okay, so hindi po perpekto yung pagkakagawa ng inyong licensure exam for teachers at may mga questions pong paulit-ulit ninyong mamimit sa inyong licensure exam for teachers. Yes, it's more fun in the Philippines, no? Umuwi ako para kumain ng gulay. Babalik pa po ba kayo, ma'am? Yes po, babalik pa po kami dahil po yung aking bunsong anak ay citizen. Okay, so kailangan po siyang ibalik sa kanyang bansa. All right, number 8. What is your choice? I see A's and D's. A's and D's, no? Tingnan natin kung ano yung ating tumpak na choice. Okay, number 8, eutrophication, which causes a depletion of dissolved oxygen in water, results into, ang tumpak na choice natin dito is letter A. Tama po yung letter A, no? Lumiliit yung sea harvest. Let's take a look at your next slide. Okay, so these are the different steps of eutrophication. Nag-uumpisa siya from your fertilizers, yung tinatawag nating runoff. If you have a lot of fertilizers, for example, sa inyong mga farmlands, gumamit ka ng fertilizer mo sa farmland mo, pagkatapos ay yung tubig from your farmlands na punta sa body of water, you'd call this your runoff. Now, yung fertilizer would flow into the water, causing an increased plant growth on the surface of the water. So, mag-i-increase ngayon yung plants, no, number of plants dito sa surface ng inyong tubig. This would decrease light in the lower levels of water because of the presence of a lot of plants. Of course, depleted din yung sunlight, no? Dahil ibablock ng plants mo, dahil gagamitin din ng plants mo sa kanilang photosynthesis. And so when this happens, plants in lower levels of water would die. And when that happens, decay using up oxygen, your dissolved oxygen would increase and your fish are going to die. Okay, fish and other animals would die. This is what you call your fish kill. Fish kill. Okay, fish kill po yung tawag natin dyan. Maraming pumupuntang, maraming ng what would you call that? Maraming nagsisilabasan o nagsusulputang isda na patay na sa surface of your water because they did not have a lot of oxygen. Wala silang masyadong oxygen supply. Okay? So hindi po pwedeng decrease in dissolved nutrients dahil sa fertilizer mo, nag-increase yung nutrients sa inyong water or body of water. Abundant sea harvest, hindi po dahil mamamatay yung inyong isda. Decrease in aquatic plants, hindi din po. No? So unang-una, yung mga nasa surface lamang ng inyong tubig ay mag-i-increase, maaring mag-decrease yung amount of aquatic plants na nasa ibaba, nasa ibaba na, nasa ilalim na ng inyong tubig because of the blocked sunlight or diminished source of sunlight. But we are looking for letter A for number 8. Okay, so eutrophication would cause your fish kill or diminished sea harvest. Okay, we move on with question number 9. The sublime paralytic who wrote El Verdadero Decalogo was blank. Letter A, Emilio Jacinto. Letter B, Andres Bonifacio. Letter C, Apolinario Mabini. Or letter D, Antonio Luna, who is our choice for number 9. Okay, number 9, sino po yung ating choice? Uh-huh. Who is our choice for question number 9? Again, kung hindi pa po kayo nagla-like at nagla-love ng ating video, paki-like love po. Maraming salamat for those of you who have started watch parties and who have shared our videos. Okay, number 9, ICCs. And of course, ang tumpak na choice natin dito is letter C, Apolinario Mabini. Kasama siya sa ating discussion last time, no, sa Gen Ed natin last time, Apolinario Mabini for El Verdadero Decalogo, ang tunay na 10 utos ng Diyos. Okay? Now, what was the contribution of Emilio Jacinto? Ito ulit, no? I will ask for your feedback. I will ask for your contribution. Ano po yung nagawa ng ating letter A? Kung hindi siya yung nagsulat ng El Verdadero Decalogo, ano naman yung nagawa ng letter A na si Emilio Jacinto? What was his contribution? Maraming salamat, Ma'am Nieva, for liking our video. The brain of your katipunan, utak ng katipunan. Maraming salamat, Ma'am Kimberly. Kartilya. Okay, siya din yung nagsulat ng Kartilya ng Katipunan. Okay, Brain of Katipunan. Maraming salamat. Okay, Kartilya. Tama, no? That's Emilio Jacinto. What about Andres Bonifacio? What about Andres Bonifacio? Matapang na tao. Okay? What was the contribution of Andres Bonifacio? Ama ng himagsikan. Tama, no? So, ama ng himagsikan, that's Andres Bonifacio. What else? What else? Father of Philippine Revolution or ama ng himagsikan. Okay? All right. Now, what about Antonio Luna, the last one? Pag-ibig sa tinubuang lupa, iyan po ay tuladin na sinulat ni Andres Bonifacio. Si Supremo, tumpak, no? Andres Bonifacio din yan. What about letter D na tayo? Antonio Luna. Taga-Ilog, that's his pen name. Pen name of Antonio Luna, tama. Okay, taga-Ilog. La Independencia. Ang Spoliarium po, that's Juan Luna. Okay, so Juan Luna po yan, yung painter. Okay. La Independencia and Taga-Ilog, yung kanyang pen name. All right, tumpak po yan. Maraming salamat for your contributions. But then again, we were looking for letter C, Apolinario Mabine, for number 9. We move on to question number 10. This is true. A are aggressive and expresses the more beneficial traits. Letter B should be paired with a recessive gene in order to be expressed. Letter C, it prevents the expression of another gene in the same locus. Or letter D will not be expressed if heterozygous. Okay, what is our choice for number 10? Number 10, what is our choice? Ma'am Charlene Peconada, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Thank you. Ma'am Mercy Joy Ragadio Balion, maraming salamat for sending us stars. Again, mga kaguro, I am inviting all of you, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget. Okay, para sulit na sulit po at para siguradong papasa na yung let, no? Magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget, mag-send po ng message sa ating Facebook page kung saan po kayo nanonood ngayon. Kung ikaw po ay member ng ating Team Piaget, lipat ka po sa ating Team Piaget para doon po dire-diretso yung inyong panonood. If you are watching us sa ating YouTube channel, magpa-member po kayo sa Team Piaget para po dire-diretso yung inyong panonood. If you are watching us sa ating final coaching and classified files na group and you want to avail all of the full-length videos, hindi pa rin ang message sa ating sa March next year ay magpa-member po sa Team Brunner. Okay, mag-send pa rin po ng message sa ating Facebook page. Sir Jefferson Sarmiento, maraming salamat po for sending us stars. Okay, number 10. This is true about dominant genes. Ang tumpak na choice here would be letter C. It prevents the expression of another gene in the same locus. Now remember, you have two types of your alleles, no? Two versions of your genes. Your dominant gene and your recessive gene. Kapag ka heterozygous po, no? Kapag may dominant gene ka at mayroong recessive gene, naglag po ba? Yes, no? Ramdam ko kanina, medyo naglag tayo. Ngayon, okay na. Kapag ka may dominant gene ka at may recessive gene, yung dominant gene mo, yung ma-express, no? It would mask the expression. It would prevent the expression of your recessive gene. Now, your letter A here, tumpak naman ito. Tama itong are aggressive and expresses, pero yung mali dito is the more beneficial traits. Not all traits that are expressed by your dominant gene is beneficial. Now, some of them might not be beneficial. Letter B should be paired with a recessive gene in order to be expressed. Hindi po niya kailangan. No? Sometimes you can have both dominant genes and of course your dominant genes would still be expressed. Letter D will not be expressed if heterozygous. This is a characteristic of your recessive gene, not of your dominant gene. This is also a common question in the let. No? May common question. Yung kabaliktaran ng question natin na ito, yung common question din sa let is, which is true about recessive genes? Which is true about recessive genes? Recessive genes. Kung yan naman po yung inyong tanong, yung inyong magiging sagot will be letter D. It will not be expressed if heterozygous. Okay? So we are looking for number 10, letter C. That's it. We go to kaloka, full confidence pa. Sabi ni Ma'am Lori Lipulmano, okay lang po yan, at least confident, okay? And sa next time na makita mo itong question na to, very confident ka na talaga because of course, alam mong tama na yung inyong choice. Number 11. Okay. All right, so you have your dominant brown eye allele here, no? I have just included the picture, you know? So example lamang ito, you have your dominant brown eye allele and you have your letter B, the small one is your recessive blue eye allele, okay? So you have your brown eye here and you have your heterozygous. Ito yung sinasabi nating heterozygous. May dalawang klase ng alleles na may dominant, usually represented by your capital letters, and meron kang small letter, no, this is your recessive allele or your recessive gene. Okay, so whenever you have them, both of them sa inyong heterozygous nga, your brown colored eye would be expressed and the blue eye would not be expressed. It is going to be masked by your dominant gene or your dominant allele. Okay, so again, for number 10, correct choice is letter C. We go to number 11. Thoughts and feelings are not easily observed because they are letter A, overt, letter B, open, letter C, invited, or letter D, covert. Okay, what is our choice for number 11? What is our choice? Again, number 11, what's your choice? Okay, number 11 na po tayo mga kaguro. Ano po yung ating tumpak na choice?